So hi, once again. This time, Dave and myself, we're in North Wales as always. Seem to spend a lot of time here, but we love the place. It's actually been quite a while since we've been out and about doing any sort of videos. And in fact, it's late October. And we've come to, as I say, North Wales, come to Snowdonia. And this time we've come up the back end of Snowdon, of a walk called the Watkins Path. And we came here some time ago, but we didn't do any videoing. We just came and did some shooting. This was back in March of this year. But we thought we'd come back and see what it's like in autumn, late autumn, rather than coming in springtime. So this is what we're currently looking at. So look at this waterfall behind me, which is pretty spectacular. I might go a little bit closer, go the little path that seems to be just going by the side of this little pool, and see what the view is from that point. We've also got this bridge here which we may take some pictures of. Dave's just down there at the moment taking some pictures, so there he is. It is blooming cold today. We've had snow and sleet, a bit of rain, and it's only about 8:15 in the morning at the moment. So we're up bright and early to make our way here. But the weather conditions are going to be a bit hit and miss all day really. It's going to be, in fact, the sleet has just started to come down. I don't know if you can see it, the sleet's just started to come down once again. But we're going to do some shots here. We're here for 2 days. Then we're going to go from here over to Llanberis, to Dinorwic Quarry, and do some shooting around there. So hopefully we'll get some good shots. Let me just show you the sleet coming down at the moment. If you look over there, all that haze, I don't know if you can see it, but all that haze you're seeing is sleet. In fact, you can see it bouncing off me at the moment. So Christmas has come early for us at the moment. Back home it was quite warm in here, completely different. But that's the thing, North Wales seems to have its own microclimate, which is always enjoyable and sometimes a bit of a challenge. Anyway, I'm going to go and get myself in a bit of shelter, I think. We'll catch you in a little while. Okay, so we're now at Dinorwic. We came away from where we were a little while ago. Again, weather hasn't been on our side at the moment. And I keep going on about weather, but it's an important part when you're doing photography. You want to have fairly decent weather if you can. And yes, as I said before, you have to play with the cards that you're dealt with. It's nice to have good weather. We've come over to Dinorwic now, which is the disused quarry over at Llanberis. Very popular place for photographers. And Dave and myself, again, we've been here a couple of times beforehand. Haven't done any videos from here before, but when we came here last time we were literally just over, we were just literally over that rise there, and we took some buildings, some sort of pictures of buildings I should say, and we've always wanted to find a place which is called the Anglesey Barracks, and it's a place where guys that worked in the quarry would stay during the week. If they lived in Anglesey, so they'd come over, they'd stay in these barracks through the week, and then at the end of the week they'd golf home and Monday morning come back again. But we just don't know where it is. We've looked around. But anyway, I was looking last night on Google Maps and I suddenly found it, and we thought it was literally, if I just turn around a bit, I thought it was somewhere over there, which is way up, near enough off site. But it turns out it isn't. It's literally, it's been under our noses all the time. We just didn't see it though, because it is hidden by trees. So we're going to go from where we are. We're going to go down a path down there. You can see that building. That's sorry, you see it. There we are. That building there. That's a cutout where a track used to go. So the track used to come down here and go through that particular building, then down to where these barracks are. So we'll go down there in a little while. So at the moment we're just at a plateau. I didn't know this existed, and we've found some buildings. So we'll turn around again. I've just been taking pictures of this old disused bucket. But we've got some buildings there we can take pictures of, some trees. Again, Dave's just down there doing his business, doing his shots. So yeah, it's a nice plateau, nice and quiet today as well here. The place where you park, there was an awful lot of people around, or an awful lot of cars, but this place is so massive. You know, you don't really see very many people, and if you do, you see the odd photographer now and again. But another great place to come and visit. If you do come here, they have signs about, you know, not crossing the fences, and you know, it's dangerous to do so. And admittedly, it's dangerous to cross the fences and do that sort of stuff. But you know, I think as long as you're responsible and you know, don't mess about, and you know, you keep a watch of where you are and sort of where you're treading, you should be okay. So do come here if you don't want to jump the fences. You can get some good shots from the other side of the fences, but you know, from that side of the fence, which is just there, you're not going to see all that sort of view. So sometimes it's worth it, but like I say, don't want to stress the point, but you know, do be careful if you're going to do that. Right, so I'm going to take some more pictures, and then we'll make our way down to the barracks. So hi, we're back up the Ogwen Valley now. It's the following day. Still a bit nippy, sun's come out lovely, still a bit nippy. I keep going on about the weather, but it's a bit nippy. And this is the Ogwen Valley, and just over there is part of the Glidders, and then Penny Olwyn is literally by the side of us. Tryfan is just to the side, you can't see it at the moment, but I'm taking this shot looking across Ogwen. And there's lots of cars parked on the left hand side, so because I don't want to Photoshop all of that sort of stuff out, I just simply dropped the camera down and using a big boulder over here to especially hide those cars. But I might also raise it up and then have to go Photoshop and get rid of the cars later on in post. But I'm doing the usual 5 shots, so I'm bracketing. Late last night, I didn't film it, but we were over Llynpadden and took some pictures of some boats which have been photographed many times, but I didn't bother doing any video of that. It was too dark and we were cold, so we just took the pictures. I'll put those up so you should see those, which will be coming up in a moment. So the plan today is we're going to walk up a path to the side of where I am at the moment, and then by a wall over a stile, and then carry on up towards the back end of Penny Olwyn, and get some more shots of Tryfan and really the Ogwen Valley. We haven't got a lot of time today because we're going to travel back home, but we're going to see how far we can go and see what images we can get. So I'll do a bit more videoing as we get up the side there. So we've come up further now, so I don't know if you can see if I turn around. We came from just literally over there. There we go. There's a road down there that you should be able to see. We walked around there, came up where you can see that couple on the left hand side. They're just walking up. Hopefully you can see it. I can't see what you're seeing at the moment, but there's Dave. So we've come up and Dave's just found a little spot down there he's taken a shot from. And I came a little bit further. There's this tree and a little bit of a waterfall. There's some waterfalls further on which we're going to do, but I did like the look of this, so I thought I'd have a go. Now when I took the picture, or I was going to take the picture I should say, the sun was coming over Tryfan and it's coming straight into the camera, but now the outside, and I've put a 9-stop ND filter and a grad on as well, just try and bring the clouds in because it was so bright. The clouds are going in, so I'm going to take a quick shot now, get them bracketing. So if I just come down here, hopefully you'll see. So I've just taken the 5s, and hopefully you'll see those come up in the display. So again, they're very dark, and we're going to light. So you can see the histogram there. Now I can see that there's an awful lot of glare coming into the image on the lighter images, but I won't know what it's like until I get back home and pop into Photoshop and see what we can do with them. So a bit of a challenging day today with the sun, because it's either straight in our faces or it's going behind clouds. But it's all good fun, you know, learning as we go along. So I'm going to stay here for a little while. I might have a drink, something to eat maybe, and then go further up. As I say, there are some waterfalls further up behind me. You can't see them from where we are at the moment, but we'll go and see what we can find up there, and I'll do some more video when we get up there. Okay, so we're quite a way up now. It's been quite a long time since we last spoke, and I hope you can hear me alright, because there's an awful lot of water noise at the moment. Got right by a waterfall, as you can see over there. We met a couple on the way up, a guy called Wayne. I didn't get his wife's name, but he's been in photography for a while, but he'd just recently bought himself a new D7100, which he was playing around with. He showed us some of the pictures he's got from when he's been abroad, went to America, and he's got some eagles and that. Fantastic. So hi to Wayne, them two have met you and your wife, and I'll put Wayne's Instagram account, or his link to his Instagram, in the video, so you can have a look at his stuff. Really nice guy and some wonderful shots. So anyway, this is going to be, I think, the last shot of the day for me. Got the waterfall. Now, I just want to do a long exposure of this one, really. So again, I'm bracketing, and what I might do on this one as well is stick on an ND filter to really slow everything down, because even though the bracketing will allow me to get the silky water that we like, sometimes you still get a little bit of movement. You can actually see stuff. So in this one, I'm actually going to, well, this one I'm going to do normal, and then in a moment I'm going to stick on an ND filter and just slow everything down even more. So what I'm doing on this one, so I'll talk you through how I've got this one set up. I won't bother with so much all the ISO and all that lot, because it really doesn't, you know, give you any information, because if you came here and took the same picture, you have different settings. But really the ISO, we said the ISO, I've got it set to 100 anyway, and I'm using an aperture of f8. And again, it's a 5-shot bracket. There we go. And that seems to have taken. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one, the 5th one there. Just having a quick look at those, and I'm using the histogram an awful lot at the moment, more than I was previously. Because I'm getting so much information from that about how good the exposure is, and even though it's going across the 5 images, I can see, you know, basically as well there. But there's a little bit blown out in some of the images, but I know they'll be recovered by the other shots in the HDR. So that's really it for our trip. Just a couple of days we've come up. So it's towards the end of October. A bit unusual for us to come up this time of year. We normally come up March time, and it's completely different. It's a lot colder. Autumn is here, so the trees have lost, you know, their colour and losing their foliage as well. So a different experience for us. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, do the usual things, leave us a comment, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye bye.